You're the only person that knows what you're going through. Not your family members, not your friends, not your significant other. Nobody else knows what you're going through but yourself. If you're suffering in life right now, you've got to understand that although you will have people around you, they will step back. They won't understand exactly the magnitude of what it is that you're facing in your life, but you're not alone. In this video, I want to talk about why you need to understand that nobody understands you like you do. Although you have the people around you, they will never truly understand the things that you're going through. We crave the want to have people understand what we're going through. Stresses in work, stresses in life. However, sometimes you're the only person that can validate how you're feeling. And although you might feel like you need somebody around you to help you and validate your own concerns in life, sometimes people aren't as emotionally intelligent as you. Over the next few minutes, I want to help you understand why it's important that you treat yourself as the most important person in your life. Because you are the only person that understands how you act and react in different situations. You're the only person that can pull yourself out of the mud in which you placed yourself in. Hello, I'm Jay. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for giving your comments and your likes and all that. I'm loving that. I appreciate it. Any points in my life when I've had to overcome something or I've had to do something that's completely out of my comfort zone, it's always been a difficult point of contention for me because I've always done it alone. How many times or how often do you do things alone? You eat alone, you work alone, you sleep alone, you grind and you graft alone. If you watch these videos, you watch these videos because you're a hustler. You're a person that wants to achieve something great in your life. You want to build financial independence. You want to move your family and yourself out of poverty-stricken conditions. You want to have financial independence. You want to have a social circle that's filled with people that truly care about you, that truly want to see you grow, want to see you thrive, want to see a different version of you. You want to see a different version of yourself. But the people that you have around you now are not capable in supporting you and your development. You've had moments in time, and I know I've had moments in time where you feel like you're completely alone, as if you can't speak to anybody about your problems. This could even be with, you could even be in a relationship. How many times I don't know if you've been in a relationship and you still feel alone? That although you feel like you can maybe speak to your partner about certain things, sometimes it's not completely their fault that you can't speak to them about other things. Simply based on the fact that these are the things that thrive and grow in you to a point where you're not comfortable in truly discussing them. You don't even truly understand them yourself. I've made it such a massive importance to me in my life that I look after myself continuously. Whenever I have difficult days or have difficult weeks, sometimes even difficult months where I'm completely lost and confused, only I know what's going through my head. Only you will ever understand what's going through your head. I can't help you. Your friends can't help you. Your family can't help you. But you need to become a lot more emotionally intelligent in how you're dealing with things and how you're recognizing certain patterns and behaviors in your life. Life is difficult. It will throw all sorts of shit at you. It will throw things one after the other as if it's some sort of cruel joke from God, as if it's to try and purposely break you down. But it's meant to build you up. The suffering that you're facing right now is meant to build you up. It's meant to craft you into the type of person that will become more resilient. It will help you become more disciplined in what you want to achieve. Many times when I've been alone and it's been by force, it hasn't even been by me necessarily putting myself alone. I'm an introvert by nature and I usually choose to be alone. But in the most difficult points of my life, I've been forced to be alone. I've been forced to hide my own emotions away simply because other people don't truly understand them. And although that might sound harsh, although it might sound bad, it's an event that's meant to happen to everyone and anybody. And it doesn't mean that it's something that you will pass. You can fail it. But once you pass it, then you begin to level up and go into a new area of your life. And it's one of the scariest moments because it's completely new. It's completely niche to you. You've never gone through something like that because it's one of those first time events. You're trying to grow, you're trying to grow up, you're trying to become something of value, something that's worthy of your own respect. Not necessarily the respect of those outside of you, but your own respect. You're doing things because you want to grow, you want to achieve something. But it's new, it's niche, it's novel. And as you go through the trials and tribulations of it, it feels lonely. It feels scary. It feels as if you don't have a true grasp or understanding. And for a lot of people that have controlling natures, that want to see things controlled from the beginning to the end, it's terrifying. And what happens is that it brings up these ideas and these feelings and these emotions of guilt, shame, regret, fear, abandonment, rejection. And those things play in your head continuously. You've got to remind yourself that things will be okay, but you've got to take your time and understand how you are as a person, how the mechanisms in your mind function, how they react to different stimuli. If something annoys you, if something angers you, if something makes you upset, if something depresses you, ask yourself why. You need to become a professional in yourself, understand yourself to the point where if something is out of motion, you don't simply become so removed from your own identity that you're unable to diagnose it. You're able to diagnose your emotions at a moment's glance. Sorry. Understand yourself more than you understand somebody else. Because once you then understand yourself, are you able to understand the world around you and interact correctly? And although I'm talking about this as if I know what I'm talking about, I'm still growing. But from what I've learned and what I'm dealing with things so far, and how I'm dealing with things so far, this is probably one of the best pieces of advice I could ever give to myself. And yeah, never forget who you are.